Jen Shank, Central Mass real estate broker here. I'm in Princeton at an upcoming listing, and it's a beautiful day for photos. So while the photographer is inside, he doesn't need my help. I'm at 19 Hubbardston Road, which is really cool. It was originally a schoolhouse, moved to 19 Hubbardston Road. And Princeton is where I live, so it's about the easiest town video for me to do. Princeton and Westminster, I'm really good at those two. So let me tell you a few things you might not know about Princeton. There's about 9,000 protected acres of land in town between the Wachusett Mountain State Reservation, Leominster State Forest, not tons, you can't measure land in tons, lots of acres of protected land at the Wachusett Meadow Wildlife Sanctuary, Princeton Land Trust land, privately held land. There's so much protected land in town. So much so that some people don't even include in their listing description that they border conserved land, because so many of us do. Princeton is also home to the longest continuously running private tennis tournament in the country. And that's called Labor Day Tennis. And that's one of the things I'm involved with in town. It's a week-long tennis tournament. If you go to my website, jenshank.com, and then go to communities, there's a communities tab, and then click Princeton, you'll see all kinds of links to about tennis in Princeton. So where I'm heading now is the center of town, which is our town common. You can see here, there's our town hall. So Labor Day Tennis is so fun. It's a week of tennis starting the Monday before Labor Day, and the finals are on actual Labor Day. Believe it or not, I actually take pretty much the week to not play tennis, but I do design and sell all the merchandise that helps fund the tournament. So it's Labor Day Tennis. You just Google it, go on my website, I have stories about it. It's amazing. It's a doubles tournament. There's free lessons for kids in Princeton during the summer to learn how to play tennis. There's 2 tennis clubs, and tennis is only expensive and fancy if you play in the winter because you have to pay to play inside. But if you're any kind of athletic or you just want to join something, it's a really amazing group of people. So community oriented. So here I am. What am I looking at here? I'm so good at this. There's Town Hall. There's the library. It's the most beautiful library to look at. That's not our gazebo. Yeah, that's somebody's house. There's the gazebo over there. So I think we have about 3,500 people. The school, sorry, my hand's in the way. I'm so good at this. Thomas Prince K-8 school. That's actually how I learned about Princeton, was that I school choiced my youngest 2 kids in about 2009, I think. It's freezing out here. That's why my face is turning different colors. About 2009, I school choiced my youngest 2 kids to the Thomas Prince School, which is a K-8 school that the curriculum was developed with WPI. And I love this pink house in the background. I'm not going to be able to show you here, but Labor Day Tennis finals are held at the Prince of Peace Church, which I believe is called like 2 Worcester Road or 5 Worcester Road. You actually can see on a clear day, not today, you can see Boston from the Prince of Peace Church. It's no joke. But actually Princeton originally became, a long time ago, before central air conditioning, Princeton was a nice windy place for people from Boston to come to enjoy in the summer. So that's why you have some fancy houses around town common. Those were really fancy people who had summer houses. So now we're about 3,500 people. Our K-8 school, that's the Congregational Church. That's the library. And there's Town Hall again. 3,500 people. We have 2-acre minimum zoning. Of course, there's houses that are on land that predate that. But there's so many country roads. And what I love about it too is that there's some really fancy houses, but then you could see like a super modest house that someone's lived in forever. If you want to buy gas, you've got to go to the Sterling Line or to Westminster. If you, we have like one stoplight. If you well, I'm actually on the Princeton Business Association, so we're loaded with businesses. No, we have a lot of small businesses, and we have, so I'm on the Business Association, which is new. So if you're interested in learning more about that, super easy to find. I'm also on the Housing Implementation Committee, which is not about shoving in more houses. It's about how to help people who maybe grew up in town and want to move back, or how about people who have lived in town forever, but now their tax bill is high, or they're, they want to figure out what they should do as they downsize. We're fairly creative. We need land though in order to do some of these, over 55 or starter housing. What else do I want to say about Princeton? We are 20 minutes from Worcester. So oftentimes when we go out to dinner, we have the Barn, which is a great restaurant under fairly new management, same ownership. Delicious food. We have Monty's. We have the Thirsty Lab. There's a lot of small businesses in town. And then we have Wachusett Mountain. And we're on the backside of the mountain, so you don't see the blinking lights and the ski trails, but there's beautiful views, scenic views of Boston, close proximity to Worcester. Price ranges from, I'd say, $400,000 to 1.5 million would be what I'd say you'd normally see in a course of a year of sales. A lot of people in Princeton work, my hands are freezing. A lot of people in Princeton work at UMass Memorial, St. Vincent's, any of the medical centers in Worcester, the 10 colleges in Worcester. My son goes to college in Worcester and he lives at home and commutes. So kids from Princeton can go to the, where can they go for high school? Wachusett, which is a regional school, which is combined with Princeton, Paxton, Sterling, Rutland, all small towns, and then Holden, which is a mega small town. And then they can also, if they opt to apply and get in, go to Monty Tech, which is where I went. So I love living in Princeton. I've lived here since 2016. I don't play tennis. My husband plays tennis. My daughter plays tennis. I just sell the merchandise to be involved in the tournament. It's just a wonderful community, and I'm sure I'm missing something, but if you have any questions about Princeton or moving to Central Mass, well, for instance, this house will be on the market tomorrow, which is probably going to be snowing. But if you have anything I can help with, if you know someone who is thinking of selling in Princeton or thinking of buying in Princeton, just have them reach out. Very easy to find. All my contact info is below. All right, have a great day.